we'll go ahead and get started. First question from me. Belinda, congratulations into the second round here in Melbourne. Just give us your thoughts on your performance today.
Thank you. I'm happy with the first match for sure. I'm happy with the way I started. I think I was very intense and playing well. And then I think Katie stepped it up a little bit and it got a bit more tight. But I'm happy how I handled the important moment.
Thank you. Questions, David?
Hi, Belinda. Obviously, there are no easy first rounds, but to get an opponent like Katie in the first round seems particularly difficult. So I'm just curious how you prepared for it and what was your reaction when you found out you had to play her?
Yeah, for sure. I know she's a very good player and she has a game that can be very aggressive and she's definitely, going for it with her shots and also good serve. So I was definitely being ready. So that's how I started. I think I was very focused, very ready. And then, I was also ready for it to become a little bit more tight because, of course, sometimes it's not easy to win the first set 6-0.
Hi, Belinda. Well played. Katie was talking about how difficult it is to face you, given the way how early you take the ball, how your court position inside the baseline. I know it's the way you've played, since you've been on the tour. But how did that game start? How did that start in your game? How did you learn to play that way? I guess.
Well, it was my first coach, Melanie Molitor, and the way Martina Hingis played her daughter, I think was quite natural for her to teach me also this way, which I'm very grateful for. I think it's the most, let's say, the biggest signature of my game, and I also think it's not comfortable to play against players that take the ball early. I would also say that Katie sometimes takes the ball early, and it's definitely not comfortable. So I try to do that, and it's just something that comes very naturally for me.
David, then Cole.
Yeah, Belinda, just an off-court question. In Maria Sakkari's press conference a few days ago, she mentioned that your father sent her a video of when the two of you, I think she was 11 and you were 9. I'm curious if you saw it and if you've been maybe extra nostalgic lately, if your father's going through
Yes,
the memory
exactly. Sometimes we find amazing treasures like this. It was in Orange Bowl. And yeah, I mean, she had like braces on her teeth and I was like super young. So it's very nice to see that we both came quite far in our career and just nice to see it. And we are good friends. So we like to see sometimes these pictures. And also I think on my Instagram, one of my first pictures, I think I'm like 14 and she's maybe 15 or 16. And we like sharing an ice bath together, like in Boca Raton at Everett Academy. So also just nice memories.
Cole?
Hey, Belinda. Well done today. So I guess on a larger scale, you've obviously are on this win streak, but at your media day the other day, you talked about how your level's getting better and better. In what area specifically do you see that growth, especially dating back to the end of last season and till now?
Yeah, I think I definitely improved in my movement, I would say. I also think my serve got more steady, better. And I would say my net game as well. I can see that mostly in practice. I still try to incorporate it a little bit more in matches. I mean, obviously I'm very good at taking the swing volleys, but I think the regular volley also got better.
And then in regards to, I guess, so tonight you're the Tuesday night match, and some players play as early as Sunday and the day session. I'm just curious, maybe it doesn't really matter to you, but would you rather play like super early in the first round, or I know it's just luck of the draw, but just kind of what are your thoughts of that? Are you you're eager to play, or you don't really mind waiting until Tuesday?
It's a tough question, Sometimes I think you are eager to play. I think I was this tournament, I was ready to play early, but then I think it also was better for me to just have a little bit of more time to kind of relax a little bit and then get going again. Yeah, sometimes it's tricky. You play the first match on Sunday and you lose. You're like the first loser of the tournament, which is a horrible feeling. So I think it's a fear of everyone who plays like first match on Sunday. But yeah, I really love playing night sessions. So when I heard that I'm playing night session on Tuesday, I was very happy.
One of the unique things about tennis is that you share a locker room with players you play against and your rivals. I know it's something you're used to, but are there ever any like awkward moments that come out of that, whether it's like against your opponents before or after a match, or even, I don't know, when you go in and there's someone, emotions are running high, maybe someone's sad or crying. Is it ever awkward?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good question because, of course, you don't see that in any other sport, being in the locker room with your rival, basically, and you basically see how everyone is preparing, what they're doing, like, you know, their vibe, you know, maybe you can sense a little bit if they're nervous or easy, or so it's a bit special, but I think we're so used to it I mean, we don't know it in any other way, so maybe it's just normal for us. But yeah, sometimes it can be a little bit awkward, of course, if, you know, someone has had a bad day or just lost or something, and then, you know, someone else comes in and is all happy and like this. So it's a shared space, so I think you have to really also be a little bit, how you say, respectful to everyone else, you know, and not, just be respectful and normal, so.
Any other questions? Okay, great. We'll leave it there.
Thank you.